Hi guys, it's Redlinemaxx. Welcome back to my channel, and this is the BMW XM, and I'll be taking it out on a drive. But first, let's do a quick walk around review of it, of the exterior and the interior, and start it up. Alright guys, so here it is, the 2024 BMW XM. Now this is the first standalone M model since the legendary M1, and you can see it is characterized by a lot of creases and a lot of sharp edges, and a design that's not carried on from any other BMW models. Now, over the front, you can see he's got a very wide stance and also very strong and aggressive look. Let's go over to the front here. The first thing I want to point out is this massive illuminated grille. This thing is huge. Also, you can see even the inside, it's got a lot of intakes to allow air to cool the engine. If you go down to the bottom section, it's got a lot of intakes as well, which also helps cool the engine and also the brake system. And if you go down to the side as well, you can see it's got a lot of opening here, which allows air to go around the car for aerodynamic purposes. So really aggressive look. If you go over to the headlights, again, LED headlights, and over the top here, it's got the running daylights and also turn signal integrated right on there. Now looking at the side, you can see how imposing and aggressive this looks. Now for the exterior paint, this is a white metallic paint, and it looks incredibly nice over the black trim. So let's go over to the wheels. Now this one here comes with a 23-inch wheel. You can see how nice this looks, and also with the red caliper. You can see how massive those brake rotors are. Very massive. I mean, the stopping power has got to be great. And over the wheel well, you can see the black trim all around it, which makes the car look really nice. You can see on the side here, it's got this XM in bronze. And over to the side, you can see the black trim travels throughout the whole side of the car as well. And for the rear, same thing, 23-inch wheels. Really aggressive. Now let's go over to the back of the car. Now take a look at this. This looks incredibly nice. And for the back here, it's got this slim tail lights, which is really great, and also turn signal looks really nice. Over to the side here, it's got these 3 sections here, which looks really nice, and also it illuminates. And for the middle section, it's got the XM badge. Also, it's got the bronze around it. Now going down to the bottom section again, it's got this whole black trim around the bottom section. And for this one here, it comes with the vertical quad exhaust. It sounds incredibly nice as well when I start it up. Let's go ahead and open up the trunk. So you press the button down here, and that opens up. Again, this comes with a pretty big trunk. You can see here, pretty massive. You could take this other section off to enhance the space, so pretty massive here. And also this is a hybrid again, so there's no way you can open up the bottom section here to store anything. So this is just what you have here. So let's go ahead and close the trunk. So you press that, and let's take a look at the interior. Now going into the interior, we start from the back. Now this one comes with a black interior, which looks incredibly nice and also very plush. And also for the roof lining, it comes with this hexagonal roof lining, which is quite interesting as well. And you can see it's got the ambient lighting tucked right in there as well, which you can change the color, which makes this car look really nice, especially in the dark, especially at night actually. And this one comes with its own climate control at the rear. All right guys, so let's take a look at the interior now. You can see how lovely this looks. This comes with a high-end premium leather and also carbon fiber option. So you can see over the dashboard, it's got the premium leather with nice stitching and carbon fiber option at the center and also on the left side here. Over to the steering wheel. Now firstly, you can see it's got the M colors on the side here and the M badge right here. And this one comes with the M1 and M2, which obviously you can customize it, and carbon fiber paddle shifters. So once you start up the first time, once you turn it on, it starts up in hybrid mode. So to actually turn on the engine, you go to setup. So right now it's in hybrid. You can see here right there, hybrid. So once you change the drive mode, so we'll go to sport, and you can hear that turns on. So sports mode.
Your remaining range is
you could hear how brutal that sounds. So again, everything is customizable in this 14-inch display, and also this comes with the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now let's go down to the bottom section. Again, carbon fiber trim, which looks really nice. Once you open this, you can see it's got the phone charger down the section and the cup holders. Now this one has heated and cooled cup holders, which is really interesting. So once you press one, it has the cooled and hot for both sections. Going down further, you can see it's got the carbon fiber trim, really nice, and also same buttons as you have in the regular BMW. So really interesting. Open up the center here, it's got the storage here with the USB-C, so really incredible. All right, guys, so this is my first impression of driving a BMW XM, and I can tell you this thing is brutal from the get-go. So when you start the car, it starts off in hybrid mode. So right now, actually hybrid or electric, fully electric actually. So right now I'm in electric. So let's go ahead and start driving. Obviously, it doesn't have any engine sound because it's in full electric right now. So it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick for a full electric. And also once you move this to hybrid, so that cycles between the electric and the gas mode. And once you're in electric or once you're in a hybrid, going at normal speed, it'll be on the electric mode, but once you step on it just a little bit, it'll kick in the engine. So right now, I'm in electric mode. Drives really smooth. Obviously, you can hear that electric sound, but this drives really smooth, and the regeneration braking is pretty hard as well. So once you lift off, you could feel the car actually slowing down. So right now I'm in electric, so we can move this to hybrid, and once you're in hybrid, again, it'll still be in electric mode until you step on it. Then the engine kicks in, which you can hear it. And once it kicks in, it is pretty loud. Now for the engine, this is powered by a 4.4 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine, which is paired with an electric motor, which combined produces 644 horsepower and 590 pound-foot of torque, which from 0 to 60, it goes from 0 to 60 in about 4.1 seconds, which is incredibly fast for a big SUV like this. And mind you, this is over 6,000 pounds SUV. This is a big SUV. So how's the driving dynamics? Now, you gotta keep in mind, this is a 6,000 pound SUV. It is very heavy, but again, it is very agile actually. So this one comes with the adaptive suspension, and also it comes with a rear steering, which makes the driving very agile. You don't really feel like you're driving a huge SUV because it is so planted to the road, and it just feels very nimble. Now we've been driving in comfort mode or hybrid mode, which switches between electric and the combustion engine. So what if you put this in full sports mode, everything dialed up to the max? So we were in M1, which BMW has an M1 and M2. We were in M1. Let's switch it to a M2 and see how this car really drives, especially when you launch it. Wow. Now that is incredible. That thing, the gear change is jarring. This thing really jars you from the gear changes. I mean, you downshift. Whoo. You don't want to mess around with this car. This thing is brutal. It's a huge SUV, but it packs 644 horsepower. What will you do with all that? What will you do with all that driving a regular road? You want to take this to an actual track and drive this thing. It is so incredible. And once you turn into a straight road and just step on it, Jesus Christ. I love the downshift. It just sounds incredible. Now, when you're in comfort mode, you can really feel how comfortable it is driving. And although you could hear all the bumps when you go over the bumps, it's still quite comfortable and very smooth. Again, it's got the adaptive suspension and rear steering. So turning the car into tight spaces, it's quite possible actually. So I really love how this car drives. Very nimble, very sharp, especially when you dial every aspect of it up. Very sharp. I mean, I can't get over the fact that when this thing changes gear, it jars you. It jars you, and it's a very, very hard one too. Is this a car you could live with? Could you make this a daily drive? Absolutely, you can make this a daily drive, especially when it combines the electric and the internal combustion. You could have this as a daily drive actually, and combined could give you up to 40 miles per gallon. So, which is really good for a big SUV like this, especially with this much horsepower. Could you take this on a track and do some track days? Absolutely. With the combined electric mode and internal combustion, you could definitely enjoy this car on the track. I mean, I would think going off-road, I'm not sure if people will really take this off-road actually, because this is a very expensive one. Retail price when this car was new was over $160,000. Right now with this one here, it's just over 100,000, which is still pretty steep actually. I mean, it's got other competitions like the Mercedes-Benz GLE 63S, which obviously that's a really good car. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Now that one is another brutal car, and those ones are obviously a lot lighter than this one. Now picking up speed in the highway, it's really nothing. I mean, with this combined hybrid system, it just, the responsiveness is really quick. I don't have any issues with it at all. It just feels really nice, and although it's quite heavy, I mean, I'd say driving a car like this, you will feel how heavy it is. You know, when you really dial down and really listen to the car and feel the car, especially when you're going around corners. Going around corners, you can really feel how nimble this car is. You don't really feel a lot of body roll because it's got that adaptive suspension. It really feels very leveled, actually stays very leveled. So this is a back road here. Jesus Christ. That feels incredible. No matter what you think, this feels incredible. It sounds nice, very brutal in the acceleration and changing gear. This is a car to get. Wow. This is so nimble. Even in corners, this takes a corner really nice and well. Very balanced. Wow. This is incredible. Even the downshift. I would say this car is definitely a buy. Takes corners really sharp. Wherever you point the steering wheel, that's where it goes. It doesn't second guess itself. And the braking, obviously, top tier. It doesn't second guess itself, and that makes this car exceptional. So this is the BMW XM. Very exceptional car, I would say, in my opinion. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and press like and share this video and let me know what you guys feel about this car, the 2024 BMW XM. Let me know what you guys feel in the comments, and please like and subscribe and share. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.